Hine matovu manahim shevet achim gam yachad.
Let's hear you.
Hine matovu manahim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matov umanayim shevet achim gam yachad.
Shabbat shalom, everyone. I think we could do better than that. Ready? Shabbat shalom. That's wonderful. We are going to turn now to page 201 for Shir Chadash, which happens to be one of my favorite prayers and favorite songs. And we have been singing this one in our ECC, actually. I wonder if you guys remember. Do you remember what is a shir? Anyone know? It's a song! Wonderful! And what does Chadash mean? What kind of song? A new song! That is wonderful. Somebody's been listening to me. I can't believe this. So Shir Chadash, sing a new song unto God. And it reminds us that each day we have the opportunity to sing a new song and to make a difference in the world with our voice and with the gifts inside of us. And so let's sing together Shir Chadash as we think about what are the new songs that we're going to sing this Shabbat.
Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir hadash. Shiru shiru l'Adonai. Shiru shiru. Sing unto God all the earth a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru l'Adonai kol haaretz. Shiru l'Adonai shir hadash. I will sing unto God a new song.
Wonderful. And now we can't wait for our 6th, 7th, and 8th graders who are here tonight representing your classes to please come on up to the bima. I'm waiting for you. Who's going to be the fastest here? Come on up, and you are all going to share your light with us, as you always do, by helping to light the Shabbat candles and leading us in some other prayers as well. So everybody, please turn to page 4. We're going to turn to page 4. And would one of you like to lead us in the English reading on page 5? Thank you so much. Whichever one you want.
God began the world by saying, "Let there be light." We begin Shabbat with the candlelight saying, Baruch atah Adonai. God finished creating the world by making Shabbat a holy day. We make Shabbat a holy day for ourselves. May the warm glow of these candles remind us of God's light, and may this Shabbat be special, holy time for us. As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us.
Great job.
As our brightness reminds us of generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we in our way be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehatlik ner shel Shabbat.
Please rise now as you are able, as we turn to our Kiddush light, the Kiddush cup. Tabitha, wonderful. Hold it up nice and proud as we celebrate the sweetness of Shabbat, and we turn to page 6.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei pari hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho be'ahava uvratzon hinhilanu zikaron lema'aseh bereshit ki hu yom tehillah lemikra'e kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta ve'otanu kidashta mikol hamim v'shabbat kodshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinhaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha-Shabbat. Amen.
L'chaim. Anyone want to take a sip? You got it. Wonderful. Well, you all bring so much sweetness into our community, and we hope that you always feel sweetness when you come here. So feel free to go back to your seats now, and everyone please be seated as we turn to Lecha Dodi on page 9 as we celebrate Shabbat and welcome Shabbat like a beautiful bride coming into our sanctuary.
Lecha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat Ekabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat Ekabela Shemor v'zachor b'dirbur echad Hishmianu el am yuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad L'shem il tiferet v'li d'lila Lecha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat Ekabela Lecha Dodi likrat kala Penei Shabbat Ekabela likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha Ki mekor habracha תירוש מקדם נהסוכה, סוף מעשך במחשבה תהילה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת לקבלה, לך דודי לקראת קלה, פני שבת לקבלה.
Please rise.
בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי כלה, בואי כלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת לקבלה, לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת לקבלה. Cha cha cha.
We turn now to the Hatzi Kaddish on page 20.
יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, בעלמא דברך ירתה וימליך מלכותה, בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי דוחות בית ישראל, בעגלה בעגלה ובזמן קריב, ויאמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבה מבורך לעולם עולמי עלמיה, יתברך יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומן ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל, שמי דקודשה בריחו לעילם עם כל ברכתה ושירתה, טוב שפחתה ונחמתה, תאמין רם בעלמא, ויאמרו אמן.
So I want you to raise your hand if you have ever felt called to do the right thing. Anyone? Maybe to stand up for somebody when they were being pushed around, or you just felt that pull inside of you that you needed to stand up and do the right thing. A lot of people have heard that call. And so when we pray the Baruch Hu together, which is our call to worship, we think about the ways in our lives that we are called to worship, that we are called to pray with our feet by making a difference in the world and using our prayers to help with tikkun olam, repairing the world and making it a more peaceful, fair, just place for everyone. So we're going to turn now to the Baruch Hu on page 22, and as we sing together, I hope you celebrate that feeling inside that many of us get when we hear that call and we feel compelled to do something and make this world right.
Lai 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 Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruchu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Lai 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 lai
are going to turn now to page 29, and I'd like to invite all of our students and all of our children who are here tonight to please come on up to the bima. And I would also like to call our wonderful teachers who are here tonight to please come on up, because our students are so lucky to have you. They are so lucky to have such patient and passionate teachers who are there by their side. And so it's only right that you are there by their side tonight as they lead us in prayer. And we especially call up our younger children so that our older students can see that you are role models for the younger children. They look up to you and you teach them the way. And we're all just lucky to be together. So who would like to lead us on page 29 in the English? Maybe one of our older students wants to take the lead. Thank you, Paige, right here.
God, you gave us the Torah to show that you love us. May it always be a friend at our side. The Torah is our teacher. It tells us what is right and what is wrong. It shows us how to live good lives. Be with us always when we study Torah. Be with us always as we try to live good lives. We praise you, eternal God, who gave the Jewish people the Torah. It is your special gift to us. It is the gift of your love.
Thank you so much. And with that love in our hearts, we turn now to the holy words of Shema Yisrael.
Shema Israel, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Le'olam va'ed.
And now we have one more reading we'd love your help with on page 37. Who would like to read? And you could even have two people come read together if that's a little less intimidating. Come on up. Yes, the English right here where it says, how do we love?
Read slowly.
I'll try.
Good teachers listen.
All right. How do we love? Hiya.
That's my one. You're doing worse. Keep going.
How do we love God? We love God when we do good deeds every day. To help us, God, to show you our love in every way, how do we love God with all our hearts? We love God with all our hearts when we love other people. Help us, God, to respect everyone, to speak kind words, to listen well. How do we love God with all our minds? We love God with all our minds when we study the Torah. Help us, God, to learn your Torah. How do we love God with all our strength? We love God when we share what we have. Helping others is a way we love God with all our strength. Help us, God, to be people who give us the tzedakah. Tzedakah, yeah. Eternal, our God, we want to show you we love you through all our deeds. May our love make the world a better place, the kind of world you meant it to be when you created us.
Wonderful. Please be seated. I'm going to ask you all to stay up here just for Mi Kamocha, because this is a very joyous prayer coming up. And we think about our ancestors dancing as they crossed into freedom and all of the ways that you are all especially going to help us to make a world built on freedom. So let's sing together.
Ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 la, ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha ne'edaber kodesh, Torah tehilot osef eleh, Torah tehilot osef eleh. Malachut hara uvanecha, pokeyayam lifnei b'shiriyam, Ze'elianu ve'amru, Ze'elianu ve'amru. Adonai imlok le'olam va'ed. Adonai imlok le'olam va'ed. Back to Yalalais. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 ya la 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 la.
Love the joy, love the spirit. You can go back to your families now. Thank you so much. And we are going to turn to page 47 as we prepare for our tefillah. So please rise as you are able. Okay. On page 47, in the middle of the page, we are reminded, pray as if everything depended on God, and act as if everything depended on you.
Adonai sefata tiftach ufiya gitahilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ve'Elohei avoteinu ve'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, ve'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, ve'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, Ve'konei hakol, Ve'zocher chasdei avot ve'imahot, U'me'ivit gelula livnei v'nehem, Lema'an shemo be'aha, Melech ozer u'mashiach u'magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor le'olam Adonai, Mekayeh hakol atah rav le'oshia, Mashiv haruach u'morid hagashem, Mekalkel chayim bechesed, Mekayeh hakol berakamin rabim, Sohamek noflim ve'rofei holim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman atah lechayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mekayeh ha'akol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yahalu chasela. Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
Please be seated. On page 59, we have a prayer about gratitude, reminding us of all the wonderful blessings in our lives, that even during the hardest times, there is always something to be grateful for. And so I'd like to invite you with your family and your friends around you, or if you would like to reflect privately to yourself, to please share something that you're feeling grateful for right now. good point. Well, hopefully there is a lot to be grateful for tonight, and I am especially grateful that you all chose to come here tonight to bring so much light to our community on this Shabbat Yeladim, this kid-friendly Shabbat that we know is still for all ages, and everybody's welcome. So thank you very much for coming. And now, for those of you who are here with your family or with some close friends, if you would get close together and put your arms around each other for a nice blessing that we can say to bless each other with goodness and love. So repeat after me. Yisa Adonai,
Yisa Adonai,
Panav Elecha,
Panav Alecha,
V'yasem Lecha,
V'yasem Lecha,
Shalom.
Shalom.
May God surround you
May God surround you
with holiness and peace.
with holiness and peace.
And all the kiddos who are here, if you would put your hands on the heads of your grown-ups and special friends near you and repeat after me, may God
May God
bless
bless
the love
the love
between
between
you
you
and me.
and me.
And you can seal it with a kiss or a hug. Wonderful. Well, I don't know about you, but I think that when we bless one another, it creates a feeling of peace. And so I hope that you continue to give each other blessings wherever you are. It's always a good time for love and for friendship and for blessing. Let's sing together Shalom Rav, a prayer of peace on page 60.
Shalom, Shalom Rav al Israel, Amcha ta'asim, ta'asim le'olam. Shalom, Shalom Rav al Israel, Amcha ta'asim, ta'asim le'olam. Ki ata hu melech adon, l'cho ha'shalom, l'cho ha'shalom. Ki ata hu melech adon, l'cho ha'shalom. Shalom, Shalom Rav al Israel, Amcha ta'asim, ta'asim le'olam. Shalom, Shalom Rav al Israel, Amcha ta'asim, ta'asim le'olam.
Bless you.
V'tov be'enecha levarek, levarek et amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom, Shalom Rav al Israel, Amcha ta'asim, ta'asim le'olam. Shalom, Shalom Rav al Israel, Amcha ta'asim, ta'asim le'olam.
We take time now to pray for all of those dear loved ones who are sick. And we hope that our prayers remind us to reach out with a phone call, with a visit, with a card. We know what a difference that can make when somebody is in need of healing. We pray for Rick Edmonds, Marjorie Mitchell, Betty Morgenstein, Tzvi Dov Ben Benjamin Vishendel, Craig Scher, Lisa Starks, Julie Weaver. We pray for Madeline Arabia, Patty Bregman, Mariah Sklar Cardoso, Rusty Cluck, Tom Coates, Wendy Cohen, Vicki Fuchs, Alyssa Freeman, Deb Friedman, Robert Friedman, Jordana Fuller. We pray for Robert Gilner, Stephen Goldstein, Barbara Hansen, Kara Herbst, Stephen Kerr, Nancy Lambert, Frida Sarah Levin, Adeline Lowenthal, Ray Murray, Matthew Sternberg Lee, Mark Lyman. We pray for Adeline Lowenthal, Anna Power, Betty Schroeder, Lori Sarah, Eva Simons, Deanza Smith. We pray for Meryl Stern, Liviana Soltzer, Lida Tate, Goldie Thompson, Eugenia Wands, Nancy Scherweiss. If you are praying for somebody tonight who is in need of healing, please hold them in your heart now and feel comfortable to whisper their name aloud as we sing together Misha Berach, a prayer for healing.
Misha Berach Avotenu, Avraham, Yitzhak, veYaakov. Misha Berach Imotenu, Sarah, Rivka, Leah, veRachel. Be the one who blessed our mothers. Be the one who blessed our fathers. Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer. Hear our prayer and bless us as well. Bless us with the power of your healing. Bless us with the power of your hope. May our hearts be filled with understanding and strengthened by the power of your love. Misha Berach Avotenu, Avraham, Yitzhak, veYaakov. Misha Berach Imotenu, Sarah, Rivka, Leah, veRachel. Bless us with a vision for tomorrow. Help us to reach out to those in pain. May the warmth of friendship ease our sorrow. Give us courage, give us faith, show us the way. Misha Berach Avotenu, Misha Berach Imotenu. Hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, and bless us as well. Hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, hear our prayer, and bless us as well.
We take a moment now for a silent prayer, and then we will return with the singing of Oseh Shalom on page 62.
Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu. Ve'yakol Yisrael. Ve'imru, amen. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael. 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 Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom. Shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael.
So this week's Torah portion is one of the most beautiful stories in Torah, and this is the story of Jacob when he was out alone at night and he had run away and he was all by himself and he was a little bit afraid. He didn't know what was going to happen next and he was nervous. And so a lot of us know what that feels like when you're kind of starting a new chapter and you're leaving what comes before you and you don't know exactly what is going to happen next. So we can imagine that feeling. And so Jacob, there he is alone at night and he finds a place to rest and he lays down to go to sleep. And then he has this dream, this vision or revelation, and he experiences God. And he knows that everything is going to be all right. He dreams of this ladder reaching up to heaven, and he hears God tell him, Jacob, I will be with you. I will guard you through this time, and I will keep you safe, and I will bring you comfort and holiness and take care of you and generations to come after you. So you can imagine how Jacob felt after having this dream. How do you think he felt? Good. Jacob felt a sense of peace. I'm sure that even though he was alone, he wasn't really alone because God was with him. And so in this random place in the middle of nowhere, he experienced holiness. And he said, Yesh Adonai b'makom hazeh ve'anochi lo yodati. God is in this place, and I didn't know it. And so I think we all have moments like this in our own lives where maybe we feel like we are in the middle of nowhere or we are all alone, and then somehow we experience this sense of awe or this sense of peace or a sense of wonder that we can call holiness. And we are reminded that just like Jacob, we too are going to be okay. And so we can think about those moments in our own lives. We've all had different experiences where maybe we've tried something new or a time that we were nervous or we were afraid, and then everything ended up okay and we had a really good, positive time, and we could say to ourselves, this is a holy place, this is a good place, and I didn't even know it. And so I'll share with you a story for me that resonates. When I was interviewing to come here to be your rabbi of this wonderful community, I was interviewing, as you know, during COVID, when COVID was really bad, and I wasn't able to come here and meet all of you. And so I felt like I was taking a chance. You know, I had some wonderful phone calls and some wonderful Zoom interviews, but my family came here and we didn't know exactly what to expect. We had never been to St. Pete before, and we drove our kids from Milwaukee all the way to St. Pete, Florida, not knowing exactly what was to come. And I can say at this point that I feel very, very grateful and settled and happy to be here. And I can say, God is in this place. This is a holy place, Temple Beth-El and St. Pete and our wonderful community, and I did not know it. But now I do, and I can feel that holiness. So I want you to think about what was a moment like that in your own life where you took a chance or you were nervous and you realized this is a holy place or a holy situation and God is in this place and you didn't know it. So take a minute with those around you, and I want you to share, and then we're going to come back together. Well, I hope that we will all have more of these awesome moments in our lives, and I hope that it inspires us to take chances and to try new things and to seek out new adventures, knowing that we might feel like Jacob in the beginning, all alone in a random place, but chances are we will find holiness and experience something glorious and beautiful when we put ourselves outside of our comfort zones and do something new. And with that, I would like to call up anybody who is celebrating a birthday in the month of December. Do we have any birthdays here? Please come on up so that we can sing to you and bless you. And you can also open our ark doors for Aleinu. So everybody, please rise as you are able. And we are going to turn to page 130. Are you? Any other birthdays? Great. And, we'll settle for late November, too, okay? Want to get more people up here. So first, we want to wish all of you a happy birthday. Tomorrow! Oh, my goodness. Happy birthday. And I know it's not your birthday. You're a July birthday. Don't sneak in here. So we wish you good health and many more blessings, many birthdays ahead, and lots of fun adventures on your journey. And we're going to sing to you now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. All of our wonderful birthdays. Happy birthday to you. Yom Halelet Sameach. Woo! Yom Halelet Sameach. Woo! Yom Halelet Sameach. Woo! Yom Halelet Sameach. Happy birthday! Don't blow out these ones, right? And if you all want to open the ark doors now, and we will pray together.
Aleinu l'shaveach la'adon hakol, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כיועי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
Yasher Koach. Beautiful. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. And Mr. Dan recently celebrated a birthday too, so let's get a happy birthday, Mr. Dan.
It's still his
Let's
birthday.
turn now to page 134. At this time, we remember all of those dear loved ones who have died. And we know that it can be very painful missing those that we love. And we hope that when we feel that pain, that we will remember that we're not alone. And that's the beauty of community, that we hold each other up during those times of loss. And so if you are someone who is in mourning, I invite you to please turn to our community, turn to family and friends, and know that you don't have to go through this alone. We remember the loved ones who have died in recent days: Shirley Levin, Arnold Weisband, Mary Nijeko, Sally Parks, Joyce Starks Baker, Ruth Gray, Marcia Mahevich, Arja Green. We commemorate the yard sites of Dolores Benjamin, Rosalind Canner, Annafel Coleman, Moses Fleece, Richard Gottlieb, Dorothy Greenberg, Michelle Horwitz, Miriam Klein, Louis Bob Coleman, Sidney Konigsberg, Samuel Kranzel, Edward Kroll, Esther Kurtz, Sarah Labner, Leo Langbein, Florence Lewendorf, Morris Marger, Brooke Masser, Bob McInnes, Susan Pariser, Ann Petrillo, Jeanette Priceman, Edward Raymond, Diana Reisman, Joyce Geraldine Woodruff Rips, Sarah Shapiro, Lieutenant Marvin J. Shavlin, Helene Sherman, Ida Gertrude Ullman, and Sam Zimring. If you are remembering a loved one who has died, please feel comfortable now to share their name aloud or in your heart.
Rudy Corbus, step uncle.
Violette Myers.
David King. We pray together the Mourner's Kaddish on page 134 as we remember all of them. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, be'alma divrach irtei v'yamlich malchutei, b'chayachon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olmei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitba'ar v'yitroman v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei dekudesha brihu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushvechata v'nehemata, da min ram be'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. And may their memories always be for a blessing. Please be seated. And now for our announcements. I would love to call up the wonderful Jason Palmer. Please come on up. Thank you so much for being here. Leora, we're so glad you're here too. Yep.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody.
Shabbat Shalom, Jason.
I'm Jason Palmer. I'm the board representative tonight. Give you some Shabbat announcements. First of all, thank you, Rabbi Mangold and Joyce, for a wonderful, beautiful service, as always. Thank you both so much. To all of you who are streaming services tonight, thank you for being a part of our online community. We are thankful that you are part of our family. Join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. for Torah study and breakfast in the APR. Following Torah study at 11 a.m. will be a musical Shabbat service. We would be delighted to see all of you here. Our book club will be meeting this Wednesday, December 7th at 11 a.m. in the Sembler Family Library. No registration is required. All are welcome to attend. And be sure to check our events webpage and social media pages for the most up-to-date information. Thank you all, and Shabbat Shalom.
And now for our closing song, I'd like to invite all the children, all the students back up here. We're going to need your spirit for our final song, and it is a surprise.
Shalom Aleinu.
Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. Let's see you up here.
Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu ve'akulam. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu ve'akulam. Salam Aleinu ve'akulam. Salam, salam, salam Aleinu ve'akulam. Salam, salam. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu ve'akulam. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu. Odyavo Shalom Aleinu ve'akulam.
Shabbat Shalom, and now wait before you go. We have Mr. Dan is going to come on up and give us some directions for the fun activities that await.
Oh, you are so silly, Isaac. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our Shabbat Yeladim service. One of the wonderful things we started last year following our Shabbat Yeladim service is bringing in a community organization here in St. Petersburg to meet with our students and teach them a little bit. So today's program is by the Edible Peace Patch Project. They put gardens into low-income St. Petersburg schools to talk about nutrition and healthy living. So they are going to be right outside where we had our dinner in the courtyard. I really hope you all stay, and we have gifts for all of you as well. It'll be a fun program just until 7:30, so hang out with us, and we'll see you outside. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
They seemed good up there. They're volunteering to read. That's good.
The rate is going to